What's up, everybody? We back tonight trying to install a tailgate relocation handle in my Squarebody tailgate. I bought this off of eBay. It came from ModShop Metalwerks. Just happened to run up on them on eBay. Got a little plan I want to do to this tailgate. Put the handle on the inside, and I'm gonna skin the outside of it. From the looks of the product, it's well constructed. Here's the front side of it. There's the working side in the back. It's well made. I had to put a little primer on it. It was bare metal. That's fine. It's got to be painted anyway. And all the instructions for it were very clear. You can see here, color pictures. Came with a template that was kind of cut and dry. I don't know how good you can see that. You have to kind of cut the center out of it and mark it on your tailgate. It came with filler panels for the outside. This is the one I think for a Chevrolet, and this is the GMC one. GMC one's got a little raised area on it. So we probably won't be using these, being we're going to skin the whole tailgate. And it even came with a little bag of hardware. New bolts for the handle itself, and then some, looks like self-tapping Phillips head to actually attach it to the tailgate. So I've kind of already got it marked. Save a little bit of time, and we'll take you right along with us, and we'll cut this out and get started. You can see here I've already got it marked out with a Sharpie. Put a little primer on it so you can see it a little better, because the whole tailgate needs painting. But I'm going to take and go ahead and cut it out. And I've already loosened the bolts up for the handle, so it'll be a little easier to get out. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting on it. Okay, it looks like we've got it pretty much cut. Let me see. Like I've still got a corner there. Let me hit it again. Alright. Go a little bit right there. Come around this side. Okay, I think we got it loose. Yep. Now just the handle is actually holding it on. We'll take those screws out of there. I've already broke these loose because I'm sure that you didn't want to watch me break bolts loose. That's been in there since 1978. But actually these came out pretty good. I clamped a vice grip to this large Phillips and they pretty much came right out. There it is. And it tells you in the instructions to take the bolts loose on each end of the latch. And you've got to disconnect these rods here. I'm not sure how good you can see them. It's the rods for each side of the latch. You've got to disconnect those. So let me get everything set up and we'll disconnect all that. I've got the latch removed out of the tailgate, and the way it's in there, this hook is pointing down. It needs to point up because the handle is coming in from the back now, so it's got to point the other direction, and it just comes right out. You just kind of tilt it and go that way with it, and then when you go to put it back in, just tilt it and go the other direction. So now it's pointing up, and you have to do both sides that same way. It's a big good time to lubricate your latches. You want to paint them, whatever. It's a good time to do that because once you put it back in, you'll have to disassemble the whole thing to do any of that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the other side out and get it flipped around and start installing the handle itself. All right, everyone, I've got the handle installed with the supplied hardware. My rods are pointing up in the right direction now. You want them pointing up, and then you've got to feed them in the different sides, which may be a little bit of a chore. Just get them turned. We're going to try to do this without saying any kind of profanity, and I get splinters in my fingers. Probably a good idea to wear gloves. Let's see if we can find it. This looks to be about the hardest part of this whole thing. You can't really see it, you just gotta kind of feel for it. Probably be a good idea. Take the bolts back out of the latch and then maybe I can move them a little bit more. Let me take them out real quick off camera. That might help, I'm not sure. You can kind of see it. Let me see, can I get this in there and I'll bring the camera back on. Alright, we got the handle rods attached. There's no really easy way to do it. You just gotta reach down in there and hook them up. Not a real good way to record that for the video. Now pretty much all we've got left is to attach the screws that actually attach it to a tailgate. So You can use these screws, you can put nut certs in, whatever your preference is. Looks to be a really easy modification. Clean up the back of your truck. Now we're probably not going to use the filler plates that come with these, because we've got other plans and it'll be in another video. But that's pretty much it. It's attached. Those latches are pulling back. I tell you, I paid about, with tax and all, off of eBay, I think it was around 60 bucks for this. Like I said before, it's well made. It's gonna clean up the back of your truck. You can still use your tailgate because that seems pretty flat. If you want to use it for a truck still, hauling and such. But I look at it as money well spent. It's a good product. I give it 2 thumbs up. Well worth it. And we're gonna clean up a little bit, get these tools up, and we'll be back in a second. I got you from a different angle now. You can see the handles up in there. It's easy to get to. Like I said before, it's a good time while you got all that apart to lubricate all that. My handle was a little stiff, and I had to clamp it into the vise. Sprayed it with a little lubricant, worked it back and forth. Now it works like a new one. And it pulls the latches back, no problem. There's I don't know if you can see that, the piece of paper's in the way. Yeah, works real good. I like it. Not very often I buy something and I'm glad I bought it. Here's my truck bed that I'm working on. I just painted it. Trying to get it that light blue. I think it's showing up a little bit different in the camera, but I welded up the stake pockets. I put one of those roll-on bed liners in here, the Herculiner I think it was. You can see it's got a little texture to it. Looks pretty good. The bed was a little beat up, so I figured that would about be the best thing to put on it to cover up some of those imperfections. But the bed's in pretty good shape. I'm actually building a 78 C10 Bonanza, and that's one of the pieces of the puzzle. So we're gonna see can we get the bed back on it in another video. I've still got some things to do to the truck. I've got to paint the back of the bed, or back of the cab, excuse me. Because that stuff's hard to get to once you put the bed back on it. But we'll get it, little by little. Like a buddy of mine said, you can't eat an elephant all at one time. So, that's why you keep going on your projects, man, little by little. Every little bit you do is less you got to do the next day. So, and I've got a set of wheels for this truck. Got a set of 20-inch American Racing torque thrust 2s. I know it's kind of a common wheel, but I like them. It's just a classic looking wheel. The truck's lowered just a little bit. I can't remember exactly how much you got it lowered. There's a flip kit on it, spindles and springs. And I even have a lowering shackle on there to even drop it down a little more in the back. But we'll get it together. Hopefully we'll make it to the C10 Fall Revival this year here in Benton, North Carolina. So yeah, it's kind of a home show. So I'm still an hour and a half away, but it's kind of a home show for me. So, but I'll be back another day to make another video. Hope you enjoyed this one. And Hope you enjoyed our little tailgate mod. We'll get this tailgate sanded up and painted, and that'll look real nice. Well, I appreciate y'all coming along with me. If you would, yeah, I've got a new channel. If you could subscribe and like and comment, share, anything you can do to help the channel grow, I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good day. Bye.